Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some term today, Power Siphon term to be specific. You could also call this Decimation term, but I'm not 100% sure just yet on if I'm going for this talent or if I'm going to go for a crush. It really just depends on if I need the stun. 80% of the time I go for Decimation, every now and again though you do need the stun if you're up against shields and stuff like that. For the setup though, it'll probably be the same regardless of the talent we go for, the Max Gen 1 or Abomination plus Necromantic Might pretty much. I do have a speed variant here, but I don't really go for this one all that often. I know a lot of people like to mix the two, but personally I just have one or the other depending on what I need in the situation, but it really is up to you and how you like to play term. The setup itself is pretty straightforward. I'm sure you've gone up against this a bunch of times. It is really standard. We've got the Q gen with a right click, 10% per charge. We're reducing the amount we need to gen with a Q to get a right click. That's kind of hard to explain. Then we have a bit of a heal on the right click, a bit of extra speed in the Q, and then also generating the Q with the axe. This one is really strong. It is definitely nice to have in there level 1, 2 or 3 depending on how much you feel like you're going to be slashing around. And that's honestly kind of it for the intro. We did Meta Tyra yesterday and that was really fun, so hopefully we can do the same thing today because this is very close to meta term, although it is a little bit more varied than it is with Tyra. I'd say we'll go ahead and queue just for Onslaught and a Siege. I'll make sure to do at least one Siege though, because those last games yesterday were quite fun. You know, I'm kind of saying it as a joke, the fact that Paladins is constantly trying to fight against me whenever I go to record something. I get like a really bad situation for it. This just goes even further to prove it. It's been like 3 videos in a row now. I picked Terminus and of course I play Siege Rosengard for like the first time in like, it feels like at least 2 weeks. But anyways, jump into game 1. Shoutouts to Monster X10 I think in the chat, and also Tutorials misspelled I think 1080p 6. Yep, sure. We're going to Charlotte and Andrew, a Damper and a Ramen. We're up against a Fury, a Sky, a Charlotte, a Tyra and an Atlas. So luckily nothing too crazy, although the Atlas can rewind us I think through Q. I'm not sure if we block it or not. I genuinely don't remember. We'll go ahead and grab Decimation here for sure, and then the setup will start off with Double Nimble I think for this map. For the talents we've got Enforcer, Curse of All, Ripened Accord, Sand Trap, Debilitate, Cherish, Burn Monster is going to kind of suck, Sand Trap again, and then Deja Vu. Andrew winning kind of hard, Fury is there kind of low, but I do need to kind of sit on the point. Ram is doing laps, maybe he'll be able to finish him off. There is the F, I don't know where the Sky is, just here. Okay, cool, double tap, and there's a slash. Cool, pretty much took our entire health off. Pull up the Q, give this Ram a chance to heal up. He's going for the Q, there's a K into him, and we just fully regened our thing, which is lovely to see. We'll throw 3 more into him. I can do this all day, honestly. Atlas got rid of the damage, but it should be fine. He's going into his rewind. There's a bunch of charges. We got rewound, but that really doesn't matter. I can literally just spam my right click infinitely as long as they keep refilling my things and I keep landing it. Although with my accuracy it's a bit inconsistent. Try to use my F, but I'm a goner, so is the Ram. If we just sit on the objective for a little bit more, we should have this. I don't know why the team is having such a hard time playing around the point. There's the Sky Bomb. I'm dead, but I was just trying to get there to trigger the overtime, which I did, but the entire team got wiped. I don't know how that went so downhill so quickly. We got 93% with no effort at all, and then they just stuck on the point for the entire time. Well, on the plus side, we do all have ultimates. Thanks for firing into my enemy team. That's the Fury going for a stun. Can I block it from up here? I actually don't know. There's 3 more charges. There is the Q again. Can I finish her off? I'm probably not going to be able to land him. There's one for the Sky. I'm being banished. Okay, I'm definitely not in range of the point here, though it feels like I should be. Damper's going for the ult, pop to the F. She is definitely dead here. There's no way she's getting away. Don't even really know what the hell she was just trying to do. Okay, there's a double hit for the Charlene. Pull up the Q again, throw some more. Like, as long as I play semi-decently here, this should be a pretty free game. There we go. Thank you for a free double. Andrew's getting kind of battered here. I'm pulling up the Q to try and save him, but I guess he's just accepted his death. Thank you for a free friggin' full stack twice. There's a bunch of damage. That is the Sky going for the ult. I tried to pop the F. I guess the Atlas kind of saved me with the rewind. I'm going to go ahead and pop my ult. I'm in a pretty good spot for it, right? Maybe this will get me something. No? Okay, I guess I'm just in the middle of everybody again. He's going to head and rewind me, although for some reason I didn't pull my health down. I guess the timing on it was kind of good. I'm still dead. What the hell is this match? This is such a messy game. And there we go. There is the defense failed. I finished off our Nimble, getting some resilience as well. I feel like in this one I'm more worried about my team working together than the enemy team working together, because they're just playing pretty normally here. There's nothing too crazy, but my team is playing, you know, kind of janky. We're just going to go back and run straight onto the point, see if we can make it a 1-2 at least, because, you know, we do have recovery mechanic. I'm a little bit worried about the Sky because she uses her ult kind of aggressively and it definitely scares me. She's just going ahead, popping out of her invis. There goes the Tyra, there goes the Fury. See what I mean? As long as I do decent here, we should have this in the bag, because the team's not doing a terrible job, but they're just not finishing people off enough, and we're just a little bit janky. So maybe if I do a little bit better, we'll do well enough. I don't know. There's the Atlas with the rewind, which was very predictable, and he is a goner. Well done, team. This should give us the cap. Pop a Q, trying to block the Charlene. There's some charges into him. He should be gone. We can hit him with the slow. What the hell did I just get caught on? I don't know. He's going for the ult. Just got clapped by the Ram in the F. There's a slash. There's another one. I guess I'm pushing up on the Atlas. He's hitting me with the rewind, although with the resilience 3, it barely even puts me anywhere, which is kind of good. You know, obviously that's the entire reason I grabbed it, but I didn't actually expect it to work that well. Nearly got hit by the Fury Beam. That's fine. There is the Q. Throw some charges up there. Literally only one of them landed. You know, they're firing into me every now and again, which is definitely nice, but I'm not landing my right click enough for it to actually kind of pay off because I'm missing all the damage. Damper went for the ult. Bit of a weird time. The Atlas is just going to obviously rewind. Fury is going for her ult. Here, I don't really know what the plan is. I feel like they're going to push up, so I should just retreat. Definitely seems kind of impossible for me or Ram to do anything when our healer's down. Charlene is on the right. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I was tempted to go for a sneak deep push, but the Sky saw me. That would have been kind of fun. Get some slashes on the Atlas. He missed the rewind, which kind of messed me up. We'll go ahead and pop the ult. Did he see me? Oh, I guess he did. Okay, he went for his rewind. There is the Q. I'm getting absolutely battered with damage sometimes. Still died to the Shaolin, even though I thought he would get blocked by the Q. I guess he got a bit of a funny angle on me. Whatever, the entire team died there anyway. I don't think it would have made a difference. Not close enough to get the overtime, so there is the push failed. Dealt some damage before the round ended. 1-3. We still have recovery mechanics, so we do still stand a chance. I just don't really get what's going on with the ultimates in this one. My ults have been crap, so I'm not really in a place to, criticize the team. But for the game so far, I haven't seen Ram, Andra, or Shaolin really use their ults in team fights, and Damba has been using it, but in a really weird time. So yeah, I feel like that might be where we're struggling, and we're also just not really doing a great job of synergizing together. Being in Tyra's burn monster kind of sucks. Hit her with a cheeky right click. I don't know if she's going to push up. Ram's gone, the Damba's gone, so is their Sky. We're in a bit of a worse spot here. That's Tyra going for the ult. I'm just trying to sit on the point here to get us as much of a freaking cap as I can. She got the burn monster somehow through my Q there. Thank you for the free kill, Furia. What the hell are you doing? There's an F there. It's a right click, and I was going to pull the Q up, but I'm freaking dead there for sure. There goes our Ram. I'm going to run back in and try and get on it, but I'm not too confident here. I'm interested to see the stats page for this one for sure. There is an insta F. There is the Q. Hello, Furia. Thank you for giving me a bit of free, I guess. Right click. She's going for the ult. I'm just totally dead. She stunned me. I also got stuck in the burn monster. Burn monster screwed me way more than I was expecting it to, even though I knew it was going to suck. It sucked even more than that. There is the defeat. My axe is standing up straight though, which is a rather impressive feat. We deserve the loss. Well done, enemy team. But there we go. There are the stats. Shouts once again to the Damba and the Shaolin. He even dropped an apology there in the chat, which I feel kind of bad about. It's a Paladins game. It really doesn't matter. He actually didn't do too bad anyway. 62k, 1, 10, 11, 12k isn't the best stat ever, but could be worse. As for the rest of us, the Shaolin struggled quite a bit there. 7, 10, 40k is kind of rough. We did pretty good though. 9, 9, 55k. Quite happy with that. Top damage in our team. The Andra also struggled quite a bit, and so did the Ram. Overall, bit of an awkward match, but not too bad, I suppose. Their Tyra did really well. Massive pain in the ass. Props to her. Same thing with the Atlas. These guys caused me tons of trouble. So did the Sky, and so did the Shaolin. Overall, they actually played quite well, and then the Fury also did a good job. Solid team on their side. We just played a little bit janky, and overall weren't even doing that well individually. So yeah, that's why we got the loss. Match 1 wasn't even that bad, but for some reason I just really felt like scrapping the video there for a couple of minutes, so I gave myself a little bit of time to cool down. I'm back. I didn't go anywhere. I literally just sat here in silence and kind of thought for a couple of seconds. I'm going to go into game 2, hopefully have a bit of time, because I feel like Paladins is just trying to fight me recently and isn't letting me do the things I'm trying to make a video on, because that was a really tough matchup again. We had the same thing in a few videos now for like the past couple of weeks. Obviously it is just completely random and I do scrap a lot of videos, but I feel like this one so far hasn't been too bad, and hopefully we can recover it a little bit in the rest of it. We'll go ahead and grab our term. We've got Onslaught Foreman's Rise, which is a pretty good situation for it. Hopefully we have a team to match. Shoutouts to Chris's mom, or Chris is mom, I'm not sure, and possibly also Medio7, who I might have played with before. I don't know. I've definitely talked about it before in videos, but sometimes after game 1 I just feel like super demotivated and really don't want to, continue it. Either it didn't go too well or I wasn't enjoying myself, but game 1 there wasn't even that bad. I had a pretty decent time playing, but for some reason I just really felt demotivated after that first one. It isn't too often that I fully record a video and put it together and then scrap it. Most of the time it happens in like the earlier stages, but so far I haven't even had that bad of a time, and I just didn't really feel like continuing it, but I'm going to do it anyway, and we're going to turn it into a better video. We've got IO, Dredge, Pip, and Emoji. We're up against a Ceres, a Tyra, a Fury, a Beaker, and a Drogos. Sure, but we'll go ahead and grab the same setup and the same start with double nimble. Game 1 didn't go badly. The setup worked fine. It really just was that map, and I think the team that kind of threw me off, that is definitely one of my least favorite maps to play on, which is I think why I could do with getting like a remaster or a remake sometime soon. But yeah, for the talents, we've got Catalyst, Abyss, Spike, Boom, Boom, Lifelink. Okay, damage reduction not being there is going to be weird. Agony, Burn Monster again, god damn it, Raw, Subjects, Cherish, and then Fuselage. Sure, we can't really do anything at range other than throw out occasional 350s until we get some stacks going. I just got absolutely bursted. There is an F which didn't land, 3 charges into the Jokers, but I am a goner. I suppose going up at the top isn't that good of an idea, so I maybe should stay closer to the bottom so I can run at people with my axe and stuff. There is attempted charges. I'm just going to F myself off the map, or maybe I shouldn't. I was very tempted to just do it there because I thought I was going to die. Anyway, can we get the F to get away? No, I'm going to die. He literally had enough time in that ultimate to go away, heal, and return, and then punch me. I think maybe playing down here is a bit of a better idea. Ceres is just kind of moving a bit weird there. She is gone. The Drogos is here on like no health. We'll hit him with an insta F. That actually kind of worked. There's a slash and a hit and a Q to block some stuff. He really should be dead here. He's just going to try and wait, I guess. There is double charges and a slash. Somehow still managed to win that fight. Well done, whoever was helping me just there. Went ahead and finished off our nimble. Also got some blast shields. As Drogos going for the ult. I'm going to try and walk around this way. Pop an F to maybe go over. For some reason my orb, I guess, continues. I think that might be a visual bug, though. I don't know. We're dead regardless. I guess it isn't too bad of a thing if he just keeps using it on me, because that way, nobody else on the team gets punched. Hello, Fury. There's a right click and some slashes, although without anti-heal it's going to be kind of hard for me to get rid of anybody. Fury went ahead and popped the ult. Hello, Tyra. I was trying to throw those at the BK, I think, but okay, that works too. Fury is still up there. I don't think I can make that without being on the little ledge, so that ain't going to happen. But Drogo's going for the ult again. I'm going to go ahead and pop the ult straight away, which will maybe get me something. No, I tried to place myself under the thing so he couldn't just jet back away, but he still managed to. We've got fast enough, I was just going to go ahead and send him into another planet. There is the slow. We should be able to get rid of Fury here. Maybe there is the Q throughout the charges. Don't care if I get stunned with taking the Fury out. At least he was on way too big of a streak. Try to block some stuff for the Moji. Didn't really work, although we're back up to full. Thank you, team. We've also got full charges. Throw those over onto the Ceres. Kept blasted. Managed to get the F on top. The Moji just ulted the Drogos. Okay, I mean, it works, I guess, but that's the weird way to use module. I'm not going to complain, but that's something I've just very rarely seen. I feel like in my entire time of playing Paladins, I've seen Mojis make plays like that once or twice, so it's kind of nice to see. BK went for the ult, Pip went for the ult as well, just got rid of the Fury. Nice there. Is a Q to try and block some of that. Blast through the Ceres again. Cool. You know, at least when I have charges, I can go through people and stuff, but if they don't fire into me, I'm kind of left just in the dust with nothing I can actually do other than the occasional little 350. I also know we don't need to sit on the point because we have a Luna and stuff, but I'm doing it for the credits because getting items in this one's going to be kind of important for me. I'm going to pop the F and get up top and help this dredge, maybe. Oh, the Drogos is here. There's a double charge. Pull up the Q, just try and get as much stuff hit into us as we can. There's a bunch of damage into the Drogos. Fury's going for the ult. We got full stacks again. Just tried to throw out the right click, but I guess I was taking fire damage. I mean, according to the Y screen, it was more Drogos than the Tara. I didn't feel like I was taking too much damage, but okay. Went ahead and finished off blast shields. Also got some Haven. They all jumped off the point, so I guess I'm going to stand on it. There's Drogos going for the ult. I'm going to try and pop the F, but nope, I are gone. I feel like he's doing that on purpose with me because there's no reason for him to focus me with it, really. You know, I can kind of get it in siege games, but in onslaught, it's just a bit of a weird choice if you ask me. He's going to try and get rid of me here again. If he doesn't have his ult up, he's kind of shit out of luck. He doesn't really have much ability to get rid of me. He is probably dead here to the team. Well done, Pip. Seems like we're actually pretty even. We got a bit of a lead. Guess I'm just going to try and play this ledge and be a distraction while the team caps the point and stuff. There's some charges for the Ceres. Okay, there's another right click for her. Is she even playing? Because she's moving kind of weirdly. I guess she is. I don't know if the Fury actually sees me or not, but the BK definitely does. Thank you for some stacks. I guess that's Pip going for the ult. We'll make sure she is gone. So got rid of the Ceres. I guess we've won this game. Definitely going to put most of that down to the team. I just tried to fight a Drogo's mid-air and it actually kind of worked. There's a right click for the Ceres. I'm just going to push up here on the Fury. With max nimble, I still feel kind of slow. How bad is that? There she goes. The game is in the bag. We're at 399. I guess I should try and make my stat look good before it's over, but yeah, there we go. There is the victory. BK bomb right in my face. It still makes sound effects and everything. I think overall we do deserve the win. There were definitely some people on their side who were carrying a bit more than others, but that was a pretty smooth onslaught, to be honest. But yeah, there we go. There are the stats for game 2. Moji did pretty good. She did die quite a bit there. She died twice as much as everybody else because for some reason we all have 7 deaths and she has 14. Bit weird. She didn't do too bad though. The IO did okay. Definitely could have done a bit better though. The Dredge did pretty damn good. The Pip also did a great job. I feel like we did fine. Definitely could have done better. Definitely could have done worse. Pretty standard stat, to be honest. Their Tyra had a bit of a hard time but didn't do, you know, terribly. Same thing with the BK. Drogos definitely did the best. That man was putting in a ton of work there. He did kill me a ton of times. My 7 deaths, I think 4 or 5 of those were from the Drogos punch, which is kind of to be expected, I guess. Then their Furia did a pretty good job on the heals. The Ceres not so much. She was definitely a bit of a weak link, but I would say that was a pretty even game because the Drogos did pretty much make up for it. So I guess I'll go ahead and end the video here. This has been, I guess, meta term or decimation term or power siphon term, whatever you want to call it. Definitely been a bit of an awkward video. Nothing has really gone necessarily wrong with it, but it's just been a bit of a weird energy for the entire thing. I don't know, maybe it's just because I don't play that much term, but it's been a fine time. It just hasn't been anything extraordinary and it also hasn't gone, you know, badly. So it's just kind of left as a very average video, I feel like, so far, which is what you have most of the time actually with term now that I think about it. So I guess that's just intentional or par for the course. Is that even the saying? I have no idea, but I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see me do next. I'll see you all very, very soon. And as always, stay frosty. No idea why I just decided to do that entire outro in like one breath. I ran out right at the end of it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate you staying all the way to the end to reveal MVP. I would say leave me a comment of something, but I can't really come up with anything here on the spot. I guess leave me a comment saying, wow, bro, nice axe. Yeah, screw it. Go ahead and drop me a wow, bro, nice axe or some sort of crappy variation of that because I'm interested to see what you can come up with. And it will be kind of funny to confuse people who don't watch all the way to the ends of the videos because it will just seem like you're all commenting about, wow, yep, nice axe.